Hi everyone, welcome back to Budget to Freedom, where I discuss all things personal finance, whether that is cash stuffing, money management, budgeting, just all around things related to financial freedom, all while documenting my personal debt-free journey with the goal to quit my corporate job to be aligned more with my God-given purpose and also just live a life more on my terms. If this is something that you're interested in, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
See, baby, I'm debt free. Me and my family aligned to live abundantly. Just take it from me. That's how we do it. Budget to freedom.
Today, I will be going through all my binders and seeing which ones do not align to my 2025 financial goals. So there are a lot of binders that I've had for a while. I have cut down some over time, but I still have some that I think don't need to be a priority right now and that I need to be contributing money to. If you see my last video, I went through my emergency fund and seeing exactly how much I need to save for this year. So I want to make sure that I am focusing on my emergency fund and paying off debt this year. So let's just go through my binders and see which ones I'm going to be closing out, consolidating, and also reallocating the funds to which binders. So I'm going to start off with this one, which this is my home binder. I was saving to buy, we were saving to buy a home, and I'm going to put this binder on hold and close it out just because right now we don't plan on purchasing another home for another 2 years or so once we are both debt free and move. So I don't need to be spreading my money out this much when I could just be contributing towards debt and my emergency fund. So I'm going to be closing this one out. Let's just see how much is in here. So moving costs, and we both contribute to this binder, but what I'm thinking I'm going to do is just put these to the side. Don't focus on this binder. After I am debt free, then I will start contributing towards this binder again. Once my emergency fund, I have a full 6 months, then we'll focus on buying and saving for a home again. So I have 120, 21, 22. So 122. And for moving costs, for closing costs, and I have not been contributing too long to these binders. 15, just because I started my debt-free journey back up in August. So this has just kind of just been from August. But at one point, this is a binder that I contributed to monthly. So 120.45, so 145, and down payment, utility connection, $11. And then we have pest control. And as you can see, it gets smaller and smaller. $6. Cleaners. So these are for the cleaning, people to clean the house upon moving. $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. And that's it. So also in this binder, which when I start saving again, I will start contributing towards, will be security, internet, HOA fee, subscriptions, food for when we first move in to do a big grocery shopping haul, and then also furniture. So this one is going to go in my drawer, and I'm going to focus on that at another time. So far that was $298. Okay. And let me see. And then, so the next binder I have is my B binder, which is my baby binder. So we were both contributing towards this binder as well. And I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to stop contributing toward until at least I'm pregnant. We'll have a 9 months at least to save for a baby. So we have 100, and I'm going to close this. Today is the 21st, I think. So I'm going to minus 100 and close this out to zero. And I will probably actually update all the trackers towards the end so the video is not too long. Okay, so 298 plus 100. In diapers, we have 57, 40, 55, 67. Yes, that's correct. And again, the reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like I have too many binders and they're all spread out. My money is spread out in so many different binders, savings challenges, just all over the place. And I'm trying to focus on what matters the most in my priorities for this year, which is that emergency fund and debt. So I don't want to have, like I said, a lot of this stuff I could save at a later date and still be able to save enough for what is needed, whatever the category is. So 50, 21, 2, sorry, 50, 100, 22. So 122. And that is my whole thought process behind it. Like I said, I'll have more money to save. We'll have more money to save once we are both debt free. So this is $20. So it's no need to just spreading my money out this much. And that is the good thing about like writing down your goals and really seeing what the priority is, because then you can see, hey, I don't need to be doing this or that, and really get your priorities in line. And that's what I'm doing all January. So 2035 for this one. And my goal is just to have maybe 2 or 3 binders. I don't want a whole lot of binders for obvious reasons. See, 136, 120, 35, 6. Because all this money could be going towards my debt and saving me money on interest, right? So I want to make sure that taking advantage of that. Turning pro should have 54, 20, 45, 50, wait, 20, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. And this said 54, so that was wrong. All right. But all these, I'm going to update the trackers after and just update them to zero. I'll also put this binder aside, or just depending on how many envelopes I have in the binders that I keep. So 25, I'll probably put them in this binder since it is a larger one. It can fit more envelopes. Okay. And what is this? Nursery and feeding should have $40 and 40. Okay. Essentials should have 11. Yep, 11. And clothes should have 13. Right. 5, 10, 15. Oh, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Did I put 13 in here already? I don't know. Okay, well, we'll just put that. Hopefully I put 11 and 13. Okay. So this is a binder, at least for the first baby. I'm also going to put off, like I said, I'll have a full 9 months to save once I do, God willing, I do get pregnant. And let's go to travel. So this is a binder that I will actually be keeping, just because if you all are new here, I am on a debt-free journey and I'm focused on becoming debt-free, putting all my money towards debt and also my emergency fund. But I also have the opportunity this year, and it's been since last year, but to travel for free anywhere that Delta flies. So I want to make sure that I'm also taking advantage of that, but I am responsible with my money and I budget for it, just because I feel like this is something that I will not be able to get back. And it's kind of like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I have money in hotel, 125 beauty, 55 shopping, 220 food, 105 pre-trip, 51 happy me, which is my entertainment, 310 spoil me, which is my spending money, or sorry, not spending money. For this binder, it's actually just for if I want to get any massages or any type of self-care while I travel. And then my buffer and transportation, 105. So I'm going to keep this binder and keep contributing to it. This is one that I'm not going to close out. And this is my no spend savings and my Uber Eats savings that I have been putting money towards on my no spend January. So we'll keep this one. This is my emergency fund. I just went through that, so you all who watched my last video see how much is in there. Now, this is my 7 streams of income, my invest in me binder. I am going to close this one out as well, but I'll probably take a few envelopes. So I'm not contributing anything towards real estate right now, although this is going to be one stream of income for me. Once I do become debt free, my goal is to try to have 7 streams of income. So real estate doesn't have anything. B2F, this is budget to freedom. I am going to keep this binder and I'm going to put this, so I'm going to keep my travel binder, my emergency fund binder, and then I'm just going to have one binder, which is going to include all my categories that I'm going to focus on for this year. And I'll probably replace the envelopes and put it in this binder. But so I'm going to keep this one. Book. I am writing a book, you all, but I don't need to focus on it right now because I still need to finish the book before I can even, start publishing it and all that. So I don't need to focus on that this year. 20, 45, 51. We're going to plus 51. We are going to include this over here. All right. What is next? Socials. This is for social media. Like if I want social media and YouTube to be a stream of income. And this is just if I need things for social. I think I'm actually going to spend this in February out of my no spend. Once I get out of my no spend January, just because I do need to get like some lighting and I want to focus on like making my sound better and things like that. So I'm also going to keep that. The Mom app. This is an app that I have an idea for. Haven't been contributing to that. This is the app that I'm actually going to keep as well. And then esthetician and by neighbor, which is another business. Let's see how much is in this one. I'm going to have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So 290. I'm going to keep this. So I have an app. Me and my sister have an app that we're currently working on. It's being built out. We already designed the whole thing. Now we just have someone that is actually doing like the back end and coding of it. And we did apply for a grant, but we just found out last week that we did not get approved for the grant or didn't win the grant. So I need that envelope because we have to finish paying for that app, right? So I'll put this over there. And I went through travel emergency fund. My last binder, so the other 2 binders that I used to have was a wedding binder, but I'll speak more on that when we decide to do on that. And then also a self-care binder. But I'm going to add some of those envelopes to my all in one or all inclusive binder, which is going to have everything that I'm focusing on this year. And I will probably make a video on that sometime this week or next week. But so this is my Bay binder. And this is like for savings for, this is savings for vacation, birthdays, photos, holidays, in-laws, us care, which is self-care, just because, gifts, date night, and couple trips and anniversary. This is also a binder that we both contribute to as well. But since we are both focusing on becoming debt free, some of these are definitely going to be cut out. One being Bay binder. So let's add 25. We're gonna close, or vacation. I'm gonna close this one out. And I was thinking about keeping this binder, y'all. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I think I'm gonna close it out and maybe just keep 1 or 2 envelopes that we can contribute to, both of us. Birthdays, no, we both understand right now while we are on a debt-free journey, we're not really doing any gifts. and this is just temporarily while we are on this debt free journey. Photos for like couples photos, $10. No, what I like to do typically is have this binder all. I like to plan 1 year ahead. So this money would have been for next year. Holidays, no, 20, 30, 45, 50, 20, 30, 45, 50. We did not really celebrate the holidays this year just because we were trying to unprogram ourselves from spending and overspending and being consumers, and just we're trying to get more discipline in that area while we're on this debt free journey. And a lot of ways I've been able to unprogram myself in a lot of ways when it comes to that. So in-laws, this is just for traveling or just to, order flowers or little gifts or birthdays from them. So $10. We're gonna close this out. Us care, no. We could also close this one out. So 25, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47. All right. And all right. So gifts, just because gifts, no. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. We are cutting back on so many things this year to make sure that we are focused on our main goal of paying off debt and becoming debt free. And then once we're at that point, we can reevaluate everything and see what we want to start doing again and contributing to. 60, sorry, 20, 40, 60, 70. All right. So that was date night. And we still do date night, but not as much to save money for. All right, couples trip, no. Anniversary, no. 25. Okay, so I'm going to be closing this binder as well. And am I going to keep any of these? I don't know. I'll go through them and see if I am going to keep any of them. Okay, so right now I have socials, budget to freedom, and connected. I think what I'm going to do, I need to get my website up. So initially, one of my clients was going to set it up for me. He had a family emergency, or they had a family emergency, and now I've been trying to do it myself and have not been successful at it. So maybe this will be enough to pay for someone to do the website. And all right, so what I have here, I'm going to reset my binders this week. I'll film that. So I have a total of $1,192 that I have taken out of my binders that I will no longer be contributing to and focusing on this week. So or this year, because of being on a debt-free journey. So what I'm going to do with this is I am going to take out $500 because my goal was to save and contribute $500 to my emergency fund this month. So 1, 2, 3, 400, 500. I'm going to put this in my emergency fund, and then the rest, so I have 692 left. Let me just add this. And I think we were on, the one that I was contributing to was car note. So I'm going to turn this way so I know that's new money added. I'm going to notate that in my budget planner. I need to do a condensing video there. All right, so that was 1192 minus 500. So I have 692 left. So I'm going to actually put this in my no spend January binder, which I have been contributing to, and 692. What I'm going to do is just put this all towards debt. So my goal for no spend January, I am saving from not spending on my non-essential categories like beauty, eating out, entertainment, any of that. I've been stuffing it in here, and then also doing Uber Eats. So I'm just going to put this all towards my no spend. And the goal was to pay off my lowest credit card. I don't think I'm going to make that goal just because I haven't been doing Uber Eats as much as I should have been. But I still have been able to make a nice amount of extra income. But I'm just going to add this to this. And now I should definitely hit my lowest credit card, right? Yes, I should be able to pay that off at the end of the month for sure with this. This is not going to fit in there, so I need to get a bigger envelope and add it to another binder. But yes, so now I should have no problem with paying off my lowest credit card. So I'm going to put $692 towards debt, and I put $500 towards my emergency fund. I'm either going to get another envelope for this or get a bigger one. So I could add that to that. And that is all, you all, for today. Let me just put that I added $500 to my emergency fund on the today the 21st. I think so. Okay, so $500 to car. Perfect. So that is it for the day. I just want to show you how I went through my binders, which ones I'm keeping. I'm going to do a binder reset video soon as well, and then a cash condensing or bill swap, because I need to see which envelopes that I am going to keep. I know I need to add like a car repair because my car had broke down last month, so I need to make sure that I'm putting and contributing money towards that. But I'll figure all that out in my next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for spending some time with me today. I will see you on my next video. Bye.